Manchester United make rapid start top forward target. £56 million gets deal done. Manchester United already know the players they want when they strengthen their midfield this summer. And now they have made a decision on the left winger they want to. Ineos are planning to target their midfield for a major overhaul during the upcoming transfer window, with Elliot Anderson the top target and Real Madrid star Aurelien Tchouameni also being targeted. But a left winger is also considered to be a top priority, with Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho set to depart permanently, and United have now identified their top targets for that position ahead of next season. According to a report by Footballclub, manunited are prepared to make a move to sign Germany and Borussia Dortmund star Karim Adeyemi this summer to strengthen their attack. Adeyemi, who has clocked a top speed of 37.58 km per hour and is one of the fastest players in the Bundesliga, has been in negotiations over a new contract with the Bundesliga side in recent times, but talks have stalled over the winger's demand for a release clause, which Dortmund are adamant they won't include. Dortmund are now ready to part ways with Adeyemi as a result, placing a £56 million asking price on his head, and United have put him at the top of their shortlist for the attack, seeing his availability as a market opportunity. United feel that his pace is ideal for the Premier League, and with manager Niko Kovac and Adeyemi's relationship faltering, a move is considered to be realistic. It's also understood that they would be willing to offer Adeyemi a contract worth around £165,000 a week to bring him to Old Trafford. Jorge Mendes, the player's agent, is also involved and has a good relationship with manunited, which could help the deal, although he is also likely to be offered to several other clubs, with the Bundesliga side adamant they won't keep players who aren't fully committed. While Adeyemi has clearly got an abundance of talent and is only 24 years old, it would be a gamble for the club to spend big on bringing him in at this stage. His development has stalled in recent times, and this season he has managed just 10 goals in all competitions, which is hardly a return that would convince you to pay a big fee and big wages. There's also no immediate guarantee that he is better than the current forward options. United need a winger, and Adeyemi could be a good addition, but the deal would have to suit manunited more than Dortmund, which makes it look difficult to do on paper. Manchester United want to bring Borussia Dortmund attacker Karim Adeyemi to Old Trafford in the summer transfer window, according to a German report, which has revealed the chances of the Red Devils co-owners, Ineos, striking a deal. Adeyemi has long been linked with manunited, with Dean Jones reporting for Team Talk back in November 2025 that the Red Devils were keen on a deal for the Dortmund winger. Ruben Amorim was in charge of manunited at the time, and while the club's co-owners, Ineos, were looking for a deal for Antoine Semenyo, Adeyemi was an alternative option. Semenyo eventually moved to Manchester City from Bournemouth in the January transfer window, and Adeyemi stayed at Dortmund. It has now emerged that manunited have not given up on a deal for the Germany international winger, with Footballclub reporting that the Premier League club have made the 24-year-old a top target for the summer of 2026. The German media outlet has reported Manchester United plan to rejuvenate their attack this summer and have placed Adeyemi at the top of their shortlist. The Red Devils see his explosiveness as ideal for the pace of the Premier League. There is interest in Adeyemi from Newcastle United as well, while Chelsea are said to be in contact with Adeyemi's agent, Jorge Mendes. Adeyemi is under contract at Dortmund until the summer of 2027. Talks between the 24-year-old winger and the German club over a new deal are going on. Adeyemi, the 8th fastest player in the Bundesliga this season, has scored 10 goals and given 5 assists in 37 matches in all competitions for Dortmund in the 2025-26 25-26 campaign. The German ace has been deployed as a second striker for the majority of the games this season, although he played mainly as a right winger in the 2024-25 campaign. According to Fussball Dayton, Dortmund are willing to sell Adeyemi for a fee of between €65 million and €70 million up to £61 million, $82.3 million in the summer transfer window. While Dortmund have offered the winger a new deal, the German star's agents are demanding a release clause of around €80 million, £69.7 million, $94 million in a new contract. The report has continued, a transfer to Manchester United or Newcastle in the range of €60 to £65 million up to £56.6 million, $76.4 million without activating a release clause currently appears to be a realistic scenario. The involvement of Jorge Mendes is often seen as a harbinger of major transfer deals.